Let me share some interesting facts about each planet and the sun. So the sun is really hot. It's about 1 million degrees Celsius, and that's pretty hot. I mean, you can just burn yourself instantly, about 10 miles away, so it's pretty hot. Also, that's the main thing that supports life on Earth. It makes photosynthesis work. It's the process of making plants grow and having their food, as making sunlight into their food. And yeah, that's it for the sun. But now we come into Mercury. It's one of the fastest orbiting planets in the solar system. It orbits around the sun 88 Earth days. That is amazing. And you might think Mercury is the hottest planet because it's so close to the sun. Well, no, it actually isn't. Because Venus is. Venus is pretty unique because it has a very thick atmosphere. That atmosphere traps heat in it and makes the surface temperature 270 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh wait, no, Celsius. And Venus also spins counterclockwise. It might be from some sort of collision like Uranus, because it's rolling around the sun, spinning on its side. And now the moon and Earth. The moon, it creates tidal waves and controls Earth's oceans. The green part here is the land, and the blue part is the oceans. Those small white spots at the top and bottom, those are the, I could say, North and South Pole, and they're pretty cold. Now we're moving on to Mars, having one of the biggest mountains in the solar system. It's kind of unbelievable. It has an ice cap up here and also a tiny ice cap at the bottom. The giant mountain name is Olympus Mons, and it's 3 times the size of Mount Everest. And that's all we got, and that's what Mars has. Mars is about half the size of Earth, and we're about to explore it in the next few decades, so I might be one of them. And now we're moving on to Jupiter, the biggest gas giant in our solar system, or biggest planet. It is about, I can say, 30 Earths, or maybe 50. 50 Earths could fit into Jupiter. In this lifetime model, we can't do that because it's kind of lots of play and stuff. But also another fun fact is 1 million Earths can fit into the sun. So now imagine Earth is big and out the sun is bigger than, yeah, you get the point. Now we're moving into Saturn. Saturn has some beautiful rings on it, and if you looked on it, you wouldn't even want to spoil it, or if you were cruel. So yeah, it is the second largest planet in our solar system, and its rings are made of ice, dust, rocks, etc., and so on. Now we're on to Uranus. It's not called Uranus, okay? It's not the butt of the solar system, whatever joke that is. Okay, that is kind of funny. But Uranus is spinning on its side, or rolling around the sun. That's kind of weird. This may be from a collision, as I told earlier. And yeah, it's perfectly blue. There are maybe one cloud. I don't know, those are kind of rare. And now we come on to Neptune. Also, Uranus has some rings, but we just didn't want to put it again because it kind of is time consuming. But if you want, you can put it, but just make sure to put it sideways like this. Now we're coming on to Neptune. Neptune is perfectly blue, dark ocean blue, but it has clouds. of some of the gases coming up into the air. It's like Earth. Some of the vapors evaporating and coming up, and yeah, getting onto the atmosphere. And then we have Pluto, the smallest planet, or well, I couldn't say smallest planet. It's a dwarf planet, I could say. And this dwarf planet, it was a planet once. In 1930, it was found, and it was really small and really, really far away. And it has 2 moons, or no, it has 5 moons actually. One of the most famous ones are Charon. And there are 4 other dwarf planets in the solar system, and you might think Pluto is the largest, but actually it's one of its another dwarf planet, Aries, is actually the largest. It's a couple 100 kilometers larger. And to show how small Pluto is, it's only 702 kilometers. And that's about the size of the United States. I mean, yeah, that's not much. And yeah. Now moving on to how I made it. Yeah, I don't have an ending. Bye guys.